This is all very interesting. M is for Misandry, I'm saying. This article, this advert from the Sydney Morning Herald this past weekend, I think, says M is for misogyny. And there's a picture of Julia Gillard holding her hand up assertively and with her lips pressed together as if she means business. This is presumably the time she was in Parliament talking to Tony Abbott about misogyny and how she deplored misogyny. I've made the point, of course, in my previous videos that if for somebody who deplores misogyny, she has yet to show that she isn't misandrist. After all, female genital mutilation is illegal in Australia, but she threw $500,000 at a campaign to prevent female genital mutilation. Did Julia Gillard speak up and say one word in defense of little boys' genital integrity? Did she throw 1 cent at a campaign to protect the genital integrity of little boys? I don't think so. But anyway, M is for misogyny. According to this little ad, the M word has fueled many a dinner party conversation in the past few months. They're going to have a bold panel, a panel of bold women, bold feminists, presumably. And the discussion is not to be missed. It's going to be hosted by Geraldine Doog. And a whole distinguished, a whole world-class panel, it says. A world-class panel. Buy your tickets now at the Sydney Opera House. Yes, as I said, Gillard bankrolled an anti-female genital mutilation campaign, but not a cent towards boys. I say that M can be for misandry. Misandry is the hatred of men and boys. I'm not saying that Gillard hates men and boys, but to date she's not shown that she doesn't hate men and boys. I mean, she favoured women. Women were already protected by law, but she threw money at protecting their genital integrity. She spoke up for women. Her tweet said, "There is no place in any culture or religion for female genital mutilation." Something like that, she said. She didn't say any such thing about there is no place in any culture or religion for male genital mutilation, did she? She did not. So, M is for misogyny. I say M can also stand for misandry. And bold women. Now, Indira Gandhi, yes, she was a bold woman. I can recall her doing vasectomies on men who didn't want to be vasectomized. That was bold of her, wasn't it? Yes, that was bold of her. There's a recent article in the small business section of the Sydney Morning Herald of February the 2nd to the 3rd. I won't read the whole article. There's a picture of a woman holding a knife there. A picture of a woman holding a knife. Yes, the article says, "It's often said that if the gender imbalance were reversed so that women rather than men held a majority of leadership roles, that workplaces would be different. They'd be kinder, gentler, more empathetic. There'd be a greater focus on relationships, connections, teamwork and support. So what's stopping women from getting ahead? In many cases, other women." Well, I won't read on about that, but I was interested in the notion that the world would be a different place if women ruled it. And yes, I just referred to Indira Gandhi, didn't I? Doing her vasectomies on men who didn't want to be sterilized. She may well have sterilized women too, but I'm making the point that she was happy to wield the knife, as it were, even if she didn't wield the knife herself. So M can be for misandry, can't it? M can stand for misandry. Will there be a lecture at the Opera House about M standing for misandry? Probably not. If women ruled the world, if Pru Goward ruled the world, well, she is the New South Wales Child Protection Minister. Has she ever spoken up for the genital integrity of boys? I don't think so. Did Elizabeth Broderick, the Sex Discrimination Commissioner, ever speak up for the genital integrity of boys? I don't think so. Did Quentin Bryce, who is now Governor General, Did she, when she was Sex Discrimination Commissioner, ever speak up for the genital integrity of boys? I don't think so. I do not think so. I say M is for Misandry, a hatred of men and boys. We have all these high-profile women, don't we, who don't necessarily even stand up for genital integrity. I'm not convinced that if women ruled the world, that the world would be any different. What did that article say? More nurturing, kinder, gentler, more empathetic. Oh, what a joke. M can stand for misandry as well as it can stand for misogyny. That's all I've got to say.